Her campaign with Karina Garcia has been endorsed by the Socialist Party of America as well as the Peace and Freedom Party. Claudia, please join us on the stage.
How y'all doing? Good. All right, we're gonna do something. I am from the People's Republic of the South Bronx. And if you know what the South Bronx birth is called hip hop. So let's get in a little closer because I want to feel the vibe and energy of people and you're a little bit too spread out. Part of building a movement is coming together, right? Right?
Right. Yeah.
And we're going to bring the spirit of struggle into the space as well, so we're going to chant. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. When I ask who's got the power, you're going to say we got the power, and you're going to do it with your whole chest. If you got something in your hand, put that shit down, because we're going to bring the house down. You ready?
Yeah.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
All right. Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
I said, who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
People power.
What kind of power?
People power.
All right, y'all, and I hope we really do believe that. I hope we really do believe that, because we do have the power. The working class produces everything in society. We make society run, and we deserve to run society.
Yeah, that's right.
We, as the Vote Socialist campaign, have been going around the country speaking to small communities, large communities, communities that have been betrayed and abandoned by both the Democrats and the Republicans.
Yes.
In all of these communities, we find folks that are struggling in different fronts of struggle. People who are organizing, who are protesting genocide. People who are organizing for a better quality of life. For some reason that is unfortunate, that happens to be capitalism, negotiating their exploitation within unions. We find folks that are fighting against and to bring down mass incarceration, police brutality. Folks that are building communities in all shapes and forms. And those are the people that are the consciousness and the voice of the people of the United States of America.
Yeah.
That is the very soul of this country. And I stand here to say, very proudly and hopeful, words that Marx said. Capitalism in its brutality is creating its own gravediggers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are here to bury the corpse of capitalism.
Yeah.
And I'm here to say that does not simply happen with people casting a vote on November 5th. Nothing has been granted to us through the electoral process. Everything we have gotten has been through struggle. It has been through the organized resistance of communities, from voting rights to reproductive rights. And we cannot allow ourselves to continue to do the same thing over and over and over again and expect different results. Because in case you forgot, that is insanity. We cannot expect the billionaire class to be the ones to solve our problems. Yes, everything that we've ever gained has been through struggles, all concessions, all reforms, but we are not in a moment of reforms. Reforms do not meet the scale of the problems that we're facing. Revolution does.
Yeah.
The complete reorganization of society. The redistribution of wealth. So I'm not here to sell a promise. I'm not even here to say vote for me. I'm here to say organize your damn selves. Join political organizations. Build community organizations. If you're a worker, unionize your workplace. If you're a student, build a student organization with the level of clarity that allows for our people to learn to fight. To learn to fight. Fight is our inheritance because that is the only way we've gotten anything. And it is the fight the will to resist that capitalism seeks to dismember. Capitalism seeks to dismember us from our humanity. Capitalism seeks to dismember us from each other. Capitalism seeks for us not to see ourselves in our brothers and sisters in Palestine. They seek for us not to see ourselves for our brothers and sisters in Yemen, in Syria, in Iran, in China, in Cuba, in Venezuela. And we, the working class of this country, have way more in common with the global South than we have with the so-called leaders of this country.
That's right. That's right.
We need to reclaim our backbone. Harriet Tubman did not give her life for us to have a seat at the master's table. She gave her life to burn the fucking plantation down. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X understood the class character of this war, because it is war. And they were killed precisely when they were able to talk about economy, when they were able to advance the conversation to economic democracy in this country, when they were saying that it is inhumane and immoral for the majority of people in this country to suffer while the minority of people exploit and live lavish lives. The class question is the question.
That's right.
And capitalism thrives on white supremacy. Capitalism thrives on patriarchy. Capitalism thrives in misogyny and all the other types of oppression that we can find. And capitalism has also dismembered us to the extent that we believe that all our issues are separate. All our issues are rooted in one economic and political system that seeks to dismember us. And I'm here to say that if we don't buckle up and do what we must do, generations will suffer. I've been doing organizing work for 30 years. I know, black don't crack. Because you know you don't crack either. You know, I look at you and I'm like, damn, Dr. Abdullah. We need to understand the historic and decisive moment in which we are. You know who understands it really well? The ruling class. The ruling class, specifically the Democrats. Because I'm going to say this. The Democratic Party was not created to move this country into progressiveness. In fact, all progressive movements that go into the Democratic Party go there to die. Since the 1940s, with the presidential candidacy of Wallace. In the 1980s, with Jesse Jackson. 2016 with Bernie Sanders, 2020 with Bernie Sanders, and the co-optation of our movements. The anti-war movement, the Black Lives Matter movement, the George Floyd rebellions, with the promise of giving us what we deserve. How many times must they lie to us before we understand that they don't love us, therefore we don't owe them shit?
Yeah.
Must we continue to see our people die, be killed in these streets? State-sanctioned lynchings happening. How many bombs must drop? Are we waiting for them to drop here in LA? Or drop in Philly like it did in 1982? How many more do we need to wait? How long should we wait for our progress? That was a question of James Baldwin. How long? We are people of backbone. We are people of history, and our task is to organize the hopelessness, the discontent of our communities. They say our people are politically apathetic. Our people are allergic to bullshit. That's what they are. Our people are clear, very clear, that every and any promises that come from the mouths of the Democrats is a lie. And they have to solve the issues that the Democratic Party won't dare to solve. Not housing, not healthcare, not education. Minimum wage has not been increased since 2009. Thank you, Obama. These are all issues that our people are concerned with. But the Democrats and the Republicans are fighting over who loves Israel the most. Who will attack immigrants the most? Who will squeeze the workers on behalf of the corporations, the banks, and the military contractors? We deserve the world. Working class people deserve the world, and we should fight like we do deserve it.
Yeah.
And so I am here to invite you. You could vote your consciousness. There was a Princeton report, and I'll close with this because I know I only have 15 minutes. I got 4, okay. All right. There was a Princeton report that came out that said that public policy is shaped with zero importance given to public opinion. Meaning that your opinions don't matter when it comes to public policy. You know what does matter? What the bankers want, what the military-industrial complex wants, what the corporations wants. And nothing has revealed that more than Gaza.
Yeah.
We cannot forget Gaza, because the level of sacrifice that the Palestinian siblings have offered is worth us never forgetting or forgiving.
Right.
So your vote is not about the so-called democracy, because that's a sham too. They want us to protect their democracy.
Yep.
It's not a people's democracy.
That's right.
Our vote is our value, is our interest, is our aspiration, is where we see our work in. When you go there November 5th, you vote with the commitment of working November 6th and thereafter to build the society that we deserve. For us is socialism. Because I learned a long time ago that you just can't oppose to things. You gotta propose things. And socialism has historically been the proposal of working class people around the globe, and is not a foreign agent in the United States of America. AIPAC is a foreign agent in the United States of America. Socialism has been here for as long as capitalism was developed on the back of the indigenous people and the black people that were enslaved in this country.
That's right.
Socialism has always been there, and has never have had the opportunity to blossom, because capitalists know that it's the threat that will break them.
Yeah, right.
We are on the ballot with the Peace and Freedom Party, which makes us very proud because of its anti-war history, its history in connection to the Black Panther Party and the Black liberation movements. We are building the Party for Socialism and Liberation because we believe that a working class movement deserves a socialist party. And here we are to invite you to get engaged in organized struggle. If you do not belong to an organization, join an organization. If you don't feel like the organizations that are there are the ones you want to join, build your own organization. But have the political clarity and the backbone to do everything you do to advance the interests and the necessities of the majority of people in this country and around the world. And that is the working class. Thank you.